We're gonna just walk around Lock Haven and I'll just bullshit about whatever plants or fungi we see. Okay, this is a horse chestnut. Look at the end of the branch here, and you can see the fruits. These have little, like, soft spines on them, not the very sharp, pokey spines. These ones are nowhere near as sharp and pokey. And I don't know why this tree is browning already. If you look on the ground, you can see the fruits. Somebody must have broke this one open. This is a horse chestnut, so you would not want to eat this. Anyway, that's a horse chestnut tree. Got some purslane coming out from this crack in the pavement. It's a pretty succulent plant. Right out of the crack in that pavement. This lot right here between Fox's and the fire hall has been, it's an empty yard. Why don't we make that like a native wildflower patch? I mean, it's not like it's gonna do anything to the land to make it unusable. Come on, let's go. Another question I have is, why did we plant ginkgo in town? When they cut down all the Bradford pear that were through here, I think that's what they were. Anyway, why did they plant ginkgo? I know historically in the fossil record, ginkgo is native to North America. In the fossil record, okay, but that's a big span of time. Right now, these are not native, but I don't think these are considered invasive in nature. But still, why didn't we plant any natives through town? Why the ginkgos? I'm looking for the fungus that grows on these, by the way. I'm not seeing any. And look at the goldenrod pushing back at the bees in there pollinating. I mean, it is pretty aggressive. The parking lot by this church, this is called the golden rain tree. This is another non-native species that we have growing here, you know, via horticulture. And there you can kind of see the seed pods. I don't know if these are considered invasives or just you know, one of those. As I was walking by, there's a close-up of the seed pods on the ground. Okay, this might answer my question. You look here, and you look here. This is one of the beds right next to these trees, and they're coming up in the beds. So I'm definitely assuming that they are invasive in nature. Way to go. And then it seems like on the main strip of town we have whatever, I don't know, birch, what is this? Some sort of elm. You can see the leaves better on this side. So, yeah, all through town. All whatever elm this is. Yeah, so. And there's some Ganoderma coming out. Maybe Ganoderma sessile. Not sure what one. I'm not gonna pick it because I don't want to know what's in this mulch. So that's pretty cool though. Look at this thing coming up through a crack in the pavement and sprawling. An invasive mallow. This is a dwarf mallow. We're just lurking behind the laundromat here, checking out the chestnut tree that's coming into the parking lot from the neighbor's yard next door. And yeah, they hurt. One of the hybrids, or maybe one of the Asian species. But they're here and they're dropping fruit. They're dropping the nuts. And they hurt really bad. There is an oak over here though, so I'm gonna walk across the street. This is the first oak I've seen as we've been walking around. I'm not good with identifying oaks, but I know if they have pointy ends, they're a red or a black oak. These leaves look different altogether. Maybe I'm just being a dumbass. I don't see any fruits. Alright. Right on the 220 on-ramp here in town, we have more invasive species. Right there you can see a couple big tree of heaven. So this whole thing is just filled with invasive species. I see privet, I see honeysuckle, I see tree of heaven everywhere. I guess we can do one more species of fungi here. This is that rhytisma that grows on Acer. It's kind of everywhere. Just look at these things, they're huge. And there's some that are this size and probably even bigger on the other side of the Susquehanna, on Lockport side. Ridiculous. Come on. Check this out. This whole center, it's planted with zinnia. It's cool. There's a lot of pollinators here. But I think we could have done all native, PA native wildflowers in here. What do you guys think? Wouldn't that be cool? Some PA native wildflowers? Let's do it. Alright, that's all for this video. Maybe we'll find more mushrooms next time. Love you, bye.